Shakur Stevenson easily outboxes OscarValdez. Before I get into how I saw the fight, hit a thumbs up, sub, notification bell. That way you get updated when I drop the newest content like this. With that being said, let's get into the breakdown. So I only gave Valdez 3 rounds. I gave him round 3, 7, and 10. Outside of that, it was all Shakur. In the 6th round, Shakur dropped Valdez. And here's the issue that Valdez had. He kept waving Shakur to come forward, to try to trade with him so he could do a counter shot. Here's the problem. Back-footed fighters like Shakur Stevenson, educated fighters like Shakur Stevenson, they're not going to give you what you want. They're not going to go recklessly forward, wing shots at you so you can set up counter punches. They're not going to do it. OscarValdez could not adapt. He did not let his hands go. When he did let his hands go, I saw something that I'm going to bring up at the end, who I think is the only threat for Shakur. But he didn't let his hands go. He was hoping that Shakur would make a mistake, and Shakur is too smart for that. He's not going to do that. Those types of fighters are not going to do that. The only way that you can beat them is you have to swarm them. Now, with that being said, I've seen the chink, I believe, in Shakur's armor. When he was getting swarmed, the very few times he was getting swarmed by Valdez, I saw some issues. He shelled up a lot. He didn't let his hands go, which leads me to what I'm going to segue into. The only person that has a chance at beating Shakur Stevenson isn't even in his weight class. He's one weight class down at 126, and he'd have to move up. That's Navarrete. I think Navarrete would give Shakur Stevenson a run for his money because Shakur shells up way too much. Got tongue-tied, guys. I'm tired. But anyways, that's the only chink I've seen in his armor thus far. Other than that, he looks really good. Counter-punching on point, jabbing on point, setting up shots on point. Everything he does is good. He just needs to be able to set up counter shots when he's being swarmed. Or else a fighter, like I said, Navarrete, could cause him issues. Because unlike Valdez, I don't think he's not going to let his hands go. He's going to be very aggressive. And that's what we need to see Shakur in there against, to see how good he can really do against a swarm-type fighter, which Valdez definitely wasn't. You can't outbox a boxer, especially when you're not a boxer. Let me know what y'all think in the comment sections below.